Hey guys, so I got something extremely cool to show you guys. You're probably like, well, what is it? This is a Ruger pistol. I'm not entirely sure what it is. I believe it's a Mark 1, but most of the videos that I've seen would actually indicate about right here that it was a Mark 1. This one doesn't have any of that, so I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna guess it's a Mark 1. Anyway, this is a 22 caliber automatic pistol, semi-automatic pistol. So this thing is extremely cool and was manufactured in 1949 when the Ruger dude, he's like, let's make this awesome pistol. And I believe this is dated 1950, 1951. From what I've looked at, this is how old I think this pistol is. Anyway, this was my grandpa's. My great-grandpa gave it to my grandpa, and I'm very thankful and extremely honored for him to have given this to me. So basically what we're going to be doing in this video is we're just going to show it off and shoot it some. The bluing is almost all still there. There is a little bit of wear marks probably from the holster and all that, but it is an awesome gun. This thing reminds me a little bit of a space gun and stuff. It's like, it looks funny, but it's extremely accurate. I shot it a couple times yesterday and I was able to hit a shotgun shell at 30 yards. Anyway, and the holster that my grandpa kept it in was this right here. And this is actually a St. Louis Moose company holster. What's special about this is it is like a popular vintage holster, but it was actually favored by Teddy Roosevelt, which I thought was extremely cool. He apparently wrote them like a letter saying, hey bro, your stuff's good, I like it. So that's also a cool piece. I didn't really think a holster would be that interesting, but apparently it is. I'm gonna show you guys how it operates and stuff. I'm sure many of you guys know how it operates. The caulking right here is back here. To caulk it, you just pull that back and it's caulked. You can actually catch the slide by pulling it back and flipping. Actually, this is actually the safety and the slide release. So that's really cool. So if I push this down, it goes forward. And then flip it up, it's in safe now. It's unloaded. And the trigger is extremely crisp on it. Magazine, how the magazine goes in from the bottom like that. And you're probably like, where's the magazine drop thing? It's not like a 1911 or any of that. It actually has this weird little lip thingy that you push over to the side and it pops a magazine. How old do you think this sucker is? Get you guys a close look up at it. And yeah, the sights aren't adjustable, but I think my great-grandpa tapped it almost perfectly. It's completely parallel. It's shooting a little bit like 2 inches high, so aim a little bit low, and yeah, get this sucker plinking. All right, I got both magazines loaded up, and we have some shotgun shells down there. Not too far away, but far enough where it's a little bit of a challenge. On camera, it looks a lot further. Anyway, we got both magazines loaded up, got the pistol. We're gonna shoot it some. Set that on there. And this thing does jam a little tiny bit every once in a while. I'm assuming that's something to do with it hasn't been cleaned in a bit. I did lubricate it, so hopefully that should help. Here we go. Come on, man. See, it just jammed. It could be the ammunition. Unjamming this isn't horribly hard. Slide release. And like that. And I'm just gonna... It seems like this other mag that it came with isn't the original, and it's a little bit more finicky. I'm actually having a hard time hitting these for some odd reason. There we go. The slide does not actually lock back, which I thought was interesting. Now this magazine doesn't have that issue, I think. There we go. We're out. Ah, did you see that? I just hit them all. Oh my gosh. Okay, I got the feel of it apparently. I was holding on to it a little bit more than I needed to. Yeah. We're gonna see how many times it takes me to shoot this shotgun shell, and you guys will be zoomed in a little bit so you guys can see that. I got a couple more shots in this magazine. Jammed. There we go. I was just aiming. Okay. I was actually just aiming way too high, of course, and then once I figured that out, it was okay. We got 2 more shots, and that brick thingy's still on the floor, so. See? Clear. Safety. Holster. Alright, magazine's out, so safety, whatever. I just wanted to show you guys this extremely cool piece of history. And I'm extremely honored to have been gifted this by my grandpa. He was an awesome guy, and I'm very, very thankful that he gave this to me. I'm gonna cherish it forever, and it'll be passed down in my family or whatever. And yeah, it meant a lot to him, and it means a lot to me. I don't know. It's a great honor to be able to be gifted something by your grandparents and stuff that was gifted to them by their parents or something like that. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you guys know anything about what year this pistol was made, please put it in the comments, because I'm very interested in this sucker. It's a very cool piece of history. Ruger definitely knew how to make their stuff back then, and I believe they still do, like the Ruger American and stuff. Anyway, and 1022, they still make that sucker. Very cool piece of history. I hope you guys enjoy this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Yeah, anyway, bye-bye.